Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for May 16th through 22nd, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get into your energy for the week ahead. Of course, we are starting right off at the beginning of the week with the lunar eclipse energy, the full moon in Scorpio, quite intense energy coming in here for you. Perhaps you're getting some clarity on things, especially in the week ahead. This eclipse energy sets the tone for the next 6 months or so. Perhaps you're making some quick sudden changes. We've got Mercury retrograde going on as well, so caution with communication is required as well. So between the communication technology snafus and this eclipse energy, whew, we might be in for a little bit of a bumpy ride energetically this week. All right, but so just take a step back on communication. Okay, maybe think before you speak, all of those things. But you could be getting some really valuable information or making some decisions to let some things go or try new ways of doing things. We have planting seeds coming in for you. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. That's always a tongue twister for me for that one. So planting seeds, what are your intentions? What are you starting off? What do you want to do? Now is the perfect time to set some intentions to get going on something. Are you looking to make change in your work environment? Are you looking to make some changes in your personal life, in your money, how you make your money? Okay, whatever it is that you're looking to get started, whatever you want to create, this is the time to really think about that, to get clear about what you want so that you can take those next steps. All right, so planting seeds, very, very important. Planting those intentions, the seeds of your future. We've got making a difference here as well. My inner light shines far and wide. Perhaps you are called into some sort of service in the week ahead. When we make a difference, we have an impact somewhere. You may be looking at areas of your life where you do have an impact. Where can I make a difference? Where can I make some change? Perhaps this is something in your own world, your own environment, but perhaps you're looking at more community-based differences as well, right? So perhaps you're looking to, see how can I help others? How can I, spread my, how shall I say, I'm getting spread your wealth, but it doesn't have to do anything with money. It can be time, knowledge, love, okay, all of those things, all right? So you might be looking to kind of give back a little bit in the week ahead in some way, big or small. The making a difference energy here can also represent that some of you are being called into action. Perhaps you are feeling unfulfilled in some area of your world and you're looking about how you can do something a little bit more meaningful with your life. All right. But, this is really just saying that, reminding you that you also make a difference in people's lives as well. And this moon energy, is very intense as Scorpio energy, right? So, full moons are always a little bit emotional anyway. But with the eclipse, it amplifies that at least threefold. And of course, it does last a little bit longer. So you might be questioning certain things. You might actually be going down a little bit of a dark rabbit hole, so to speak, with that Scorpio energy there. And, you might be kind of thinking like, do I matter? Do I make a difference in the world? Do I make a difference in anyone's lives, right? So, and Spirit's reminding you here that yes, you absolutely do. There's people around you, their lives wouldn't be the same if you weren't in them in some way. So just a reminder there from Spirit for those going down into that dark rabbit hole. We don't want to go there. Oh, well, yeah, we're there. The Nine of Swords coming out right at the beginning of your week there, replaced by Justice. Whew, good. And the Six of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, hallelujah on that one. All right, the Nine of Swords is at the best of times a tricky, a difficult energy. But we've got the Star card at the bottom of the deck. The Star instills hope into your world. Okay, revives your energy in a very positive way. The star brings you inspiration, brings you guidance. Trust your intuition. The stars are aligning for you. The planetary cycles may be affecting you, but they ultimately have a very positive effect on you. The star card is an energy of success, abundance, balance, healing, but it is also one where you're connected to your higher self. You're connected to the cosmos. Quite often comes associated with manifestations, right? The planting seeds energy. What are you intending to do? What do you want to get started? What do you want to change? Okay, that star energy is giving you that guidance, okay, giving you your connection with the universe, and really highlighting that wherever you are setting some intentions, all of this wonderful energy, this magical energy, is helping you and manifesting things into your world, helping you along the way. All right. So, but first and foremost, that star card instills some hope and faith into your energy. So keep the faith, have hope. The stars, miracles happen when we get the star card out. Aquarian energy. All right. And miracles happen. It's the big yes card, okay? And it says, yes, there's wonderful things blossoming in your life. Some are right now, some are very imminent, but some are in the very near future. So keep that hope alive and keep the faith. The power of positive thinking is yours. But also, this is a reminder here, what inspires you? Can you inspire others, right? What inspires you? The star energy is that Aquarian energy, and Aquarius is known for being the humanitarians of the group, right? A little bit weird, a little bit quirky, a little bit misunderstood, a lot understood actually, but also always has the big picture in mind, the greatest good. Okay, so and there's your making a difference energy right there. So this may be influencing your decisions in some way. But we've got the Nine of Swords to start out your week. So tossing and turning, sleepless nights, the moon is shining in the sky, the eclipse is happening, all of those things. Okay, so remember to ground your energy a little bit. If you are waking up in the middle of the night, which a lot of you might be, your sleep is disturbed a little bit. Try and ground yourself, connect with nature, even water. Any kind of bodies of water is really helpful as well. Crystals, all of those things. Meditation may help you in that regard as well. Or we could just be starting out the week feeling a little bit anxious, feeling a little bit nervous, okay, overthinking, overanalyzing things. You may have some old emotions, worries, doubts, fears, all of these things bubbling up within you here in the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. But then things get better, all right, because we have the Justice card. We get clarity. Okay, we see the truth, we see the light, we get the clarity that we need. We've got balance coming in here, but we also have decisions. So I think here that some of you are making some very important decisions in some aspect, some area of your life. Okay, it could just be that you are realizing what is blocking you, or you're really getting, really getting truthful with yourself, right? Being honest with yourself. Okay, being honest with those around you, right? Maybe you've got someone that comes in and, they reveal something to you. They may speak their mind, speak the truth, but the Justice card, right, is all about restoring balance and harmony there and making the right decision for you. So you may have some sort of decision that is made that affects you, okay, that is actually very balanced and very fair and very positive, all right, considering that's in the upright, but you also might be making some very important decisions. It can also just be with the Justice card here that you're maintaining a balanced energy. You're restoring some equilibrium somewhere. The Star card does that as well. Okay, so balance, and the Six of Pentacles here as well. Balance, restoring the balance. So, perhaps you're just making tracks to right some wrongs. Perhaps you're making some really important decisions to, if you're working too hard and not spending enough time at home, if you're too focused on your physical world and not enough on your spiritual self, all of these things, okay, not all work and no play. We all know what happens with that. So you might just be trying to make some decisions here to restore a little bit of balance, to find that common ground, even with a person. All right, someone in your world, kind of finding your common ground. But the Justice card highlights official documentation as well. It can be one of legal justice, so perhaps there is some legal situation or some legalities that you're dealing with in some way, something that you've got a little bit worried about here with this Nine of Swords, right? You could be waiting on a bank loan. Okay, maybe you're waiting on a decision. You put yourself out there for a new job or a promotion or something, and you got some likely some very good news coming in here with the Justice card. Okay, so something that maybe you've been waiting for, or that's had you kind of tied up in knots. The Justice card also represents, of course, official documents of all kinds, job contracts, loan documents, lease documents, even big purchases, right? Maybe you've got a big purchase that you're making in the week ahead, and you're kind of a little bit worried. You know you're making the right decision, but you're maybe a little bit overanalyzing it there. We've got the Six of Pentacles coming in here for you as well. Now, the Six of Pentacles is the law of giving and receiving, so you may get some very positive surprise. All right, the Six of Pentacles is quite often an improvement in some area, quite often financial, not necessarily a windfall, okay, or anything like that, but something a little bit more than what you currently have. Usually the Six of Pentacles comes in at the right place at the right time, like just in the nick of time, you know, that day before payday when you're like, oh my God, I'm down to my last couple of dollars. Okay, I'm not going to go out tonight. I'm waiting to get paid, and I'm going to do some laundry. You start to empty the pockets of your jeans, and you find 20 bucks. That's quite often when that Six of Pentacles come in. Of course, it can be on the bigger scale as well, but on a, bring it down to a daily level and a very practical energy. And that's what it can represent. It can also represent some information that comes in at the right place at the right time. But the Six of Pentacles is also an energy, it's a card of charity. So you could be getting some information, something, a little bit of money, some financial relief, some help, savings, okay, anything like that that comes in that affects you in a very positive way. However, you may also be helping others, and there is that making a difference energy for the third time. Okay, so pay a close attention to that. Perhaps you are giving back in the week ahead, especially closer to the end of the week here with the Six of Pentacles. So either someone is giving back to you, or you are giving back to others in some very positive way. Six of Pentacles represents the law of giving and receiving, reminding us that all of the good, everything that we put out in the universe, comes back to us multiplied. So at least threefold, perhaps more. So, and of course, the eclipse energy does bring surprises. So perhaps you have something very positive coming in. All right, but certainly a lot of balanced energy coming in here. So, which is not so bad since we start off the beginning of the week with that pesky Nine of Swords energy. All right, so I think you're sorting things out and you are getting things back on track. Caution with your communication. I think I mentioned we do have Mercury in retrograde, but Gemini, it's in your sign. Okay, so it probably affects you the most. So there may be some communication snafus that go on here with the Nine of Swords, but communication and that retrograde energy can affect the stories that we tell ourselves as well. So we can sometimes start to think in a negative way, and here's that Justice card. You're pulling yourself out of that energy and thinking a little bit more positive. Your advice from Spirit, the Knight of Swords. All right, you may have some really good news coming in here, okay, or communication really is key. Keep an open mind here, and remember to double check all of your communication in the week ahead, whether it is verbal, written, text messages, emails, contracts, right? Always make sure you read the fine print. The Justice card is in the upright, so it's not that there's anything wrong, but we do need to, the devil is in the details usually, right? So you just need to make sure that you know what you're getting into before you sign your name on anything. Double check any forms, official documents that you fill out, right? Maybe you're filling out like a passport application or something. Just double check and make sure that you filled in everything correctly. Okay, that retrograde energy does require us to take a little bit more of a cautious approach with communication there. So that's part of that advice from Spirit. Part of that advice from Spirit there as well with the Knight of Swords is try not to be super impulsive. Take a step back, double check things, okay? Because that Knight of Swords can be a very quick energy, making quick decisions, swift movement, swift action, all of those things springing into action, okay? But that advice from Spirit in the week ahead is calm it down just a little bit. There may be something that's coming in here that you do need to make an important decision with the Justice card, all right? Something that may affect your money, your material world, okay? Something like that. However, Instead of acting impulsive or instead of reacting to something, just take that little step back, take 5 minutes out of your day, 15 minutes, half an hour, okay? Sleep on it if you can before really jumping into something, okay? Just to make sure that you're making the right decision, the right choice, okay? But I think here that, you may really need to step up to the plate. You may have some decisions to make, okay, or there is some very important communication coming in here for you, something that you may not expect or something that you've been waiting for a while, but something that is, helps you move forward in some way. Your blessings headed your way, the Emperor. Hello, Emperor. Aries energy coming in here with this one, but the Emperor, large and in charge, the Emperor is the boss. So perhaps you are the boss of something, or maybe you are leveling up in some area of your world in the week ahead. Okay. And you are the king of the throne right there. That Emperor is all four kings rolled into one, and it's the big leadership energy. So you could literally just be taking charge, taking the leads, holding the reins, getting things back on track. Okay, this Nine of Swords that's keeping you awake, that's causing you anxiety, overthinking, overanalyzing something comes in with the Nine of Swords. The Emperor, you're taking back control. All right, you're not letting things run away with you. You're not letting your mind get ahead of you. All right, that Emperor is stability, success, authority, control, power, all of those things in a very positive way. So you could just be taking back your own personal power. It does bring in that energy of success, but there's also strategy that comes in with the Emperor, right? And sometimes, we overthink, overanalyze things, or something's not quite going our way or isn't transpiring the way that we want it to do. The Emperor brings in that energy of recognizing when something needs to be done a little bit differently. And sometimes we're stubborn. Sometimes we have a game plan and we're like, nope, I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep on the same trajectory that I'm already on, whether it's working or not. And the Emperor gives that step back energy and says, no, 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 hold on. Sometimes we need to revise our plan of action, right? And if you think of the Emperor ruling an empire, right, they go to battle, all of these things. But sometimes when you've got something that you're working on, okay, you do need to course correct a little bit along the way. So that Emperor gives you that energy to do that. Okay, but stability and success and, really being large and in charge is that Emperor energy. But I think you also may have someone here with the Emperor. You may find yourself being in the right place at the right time, because the Emperor, yes, it can represent a boss, okay, or even like the head of a household, a patriarchal figure, okay, a father figure possibly, okay, someone who is, wears the pants in the family or in the workplace kind of thing. And this person could have something very positive for you. Maybe there's an offer on the table, that Six of Pentacles, okay, along with that Justice card. Maybe something that you've been waiting for and you get what you're looking for. All right, but this can be someone who has some sort of influence in your week forward in a very positive way. All right, so it could just be that someone gives you advice. Maybe someone gives you a little bit of inspiration or motivates you or helps you see the truth of something, right? Whatever it is, they're very positive influence on you and helps you along your journey for the week ahead. We've got the Page of Pentacles as your overall outcome. So the Page of Pentacles is quite often the first signs of prosperity. It's quite often some sort of an offer, some good news, something new that's coming in here. So the Page of Pentacles, yes, it can certainly be something new in regards to your money, your career, some good news coming in, but it also can be about your knowledge, gathering a little bit more information. So you could certainly just be finding the information that you need. You might be making some improvements in other areas of your life, right? And, you might be discovering some information, some key piece that you need. But that Page of Pentacles is a fresh new energy. It's leveling up, okay, but it's also also one of having an open mind and exploring the world around you. So you can also be making improvements in your world. So I think you got some really positive energies coming in here. Page of Pentacles, maybe you are buying something new, making a purchase, okay, or you may have some sort of financial or career opportunity in here. The Pentacles can also represent your physical environment, your home as well. So there may be some improvements going on around your home. Also, maybe you're buying a house, okay, or maybe you're looking to move to boost, better digs, something along those lines. But whatever that's going on for you there, very, very positive energy. So we start out a little bit bumpy and then we get back on track for you here, Gemini. Okay, so remember, cautious communication of all forms. All right, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you guys later. Bye.